G'day brewers, Hendo here from the Rockstar Brewer Academy. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can implement a CIP register so you can implement good manufacturing process in your brewery. Let's take a look. So here I am in the Beer 30 dashboard, and as you can see down the left-hand side, I've got the CIP module. So let's dive into the CIP module. Make sure you're in the CIP actions, and this is basically your CIP register. Now, the first thing I want to do is to bring your attention to the settings drop down here to define CIP action and equipment. Now, in any brewery, there are lots of different CIP actions. There might be a caustic CIP, an acid, hot sterilization, steam, all those sorts of things. So basically, it's really easy to add the types of defined CIP actions in your brewery. I can just add in basically I'm going to do a caustic CIP and SANI at the same time. So I'm just going to call it CIP/SIP, add CIP type. And as you can see, now my CIP/SIP has been added. And I can rename that if I want to at any time. The other really cool thing you can do is to define CIP equipment. So you're not just limited to your tanks. You can actually define equipment that's outside of the fermentation vessels and bright beer tanks that are in the Beer 30 dashboard. So that is pretty much, for example, your brew house is usually the first thing that you're going to add in. But you can add in all sorts of different types of equipment. Your mill, your cellar floors, your keg washer, bottling lines, canning lines, your draft systems, all the stuff relating to front of house. Everything can be added as a custom defined equipment. So everything is all there and ready to go. Let me just put that one away. So if I go back and have a quick look at the dashboard, I can see I've got in FV245, 218 odd barrels of Kiwi liquor, which is marked as ready filter. So I'm going to clean the centrifuge in preparation for cleaning this particular batch, which is 20 Kiwi LB04. Let's go back into our CIP module. So I'm going to clean Kiwi LB04, and the action that I'm going to do is I'm going to do my CIP/SIP. I'm going to mark it in for now. Now, there's lots of different things you can do here. By default, you have the water temperature, chemical volume, ATP, and some notes. But as you've seen in a lot of the other videos that I've made, you can add in custom fields. So ATP swab done, yes. And I'm going to mark that as now. Sign off from the lab, yes. Person number 1 sign off, that's Hendo. And I'm going to put PK as person number 2 sign off because they're orange. That means that they're compulsory fields. Second check, yes. Titration is 3, and I can add a CIP event related to that particular batch. So now that I've completed that CIP, how can I actually use that information? If I scroll down, I can actually see the complete record of CIP actions which have taken place in this brewery. So as you can see, Centrifuge 1 for Kiwi Liquor Base, Kiwi LB04 batch was CIP and SIP'd on July 21, 2022. By Hendo. Now, this is the really cool thing. So by actually associating a CIP action with a person, then if at a later stage there happens to be, for example, a microbiological problem or an infection in your beer, you can actually trace that all the way back to your CIP, and maybe you might see that the person who actually cleaned the tank, and maybe there was an issue there, and it really helps you start to troubleshoot problems in the brewery related to CIP. Not to mention, it's just basic good manufacturing process to keep a CIP register. So if you want to know how Beer 30 can help you implement good manufacturing practice, including a CIP register, leave the comment CIP below, and one of the awesome Beer 30 crew will reach out to you to arrange a demo. Thanks heaps for watching this Tech Tip Tuesday. I'll catch you in the next video. Cheers.